Free accommodation can feel like a travel miracle, but for some users, it becomes a trap. Law enforcement and consumer protection agencies warn that travel-related scams and trust-based exploitation spike on hospitality exchange platforms, where strangers are encouraged to connect quickly and offline. According to the Federal Trade Commission, travel scams cost U.S. consumers over $274 million in 2024, with many cases involving manipulation, coercion, and abuse of trust. Scammers exploit Couchsurfing-style platforms by offering free stays, building trust, then escalating into Couchsurfing Sextortion and free accommodation blackmail when victims feel isolated and dependent. In this video, we'll discuss the background of these scams, why they are so dangerous, and what you can do to ensure your stay is as safe as possible. From cultural exchange to digital vulnerability, how travel platforms evolved. Hospitality exchange began as a cultural movement built on trust, generosity, and community. Platforms like Couchsurfing emerged in the early 2000s to connect travelers and hosts without money changing hands. For years, the model worked largely on mutual respect and peer reviews. However, as platforms scaled globally, criminals recognized a powerful vulnerability: travelers away from home, lacking local support, and relying on strangers. Academic research on trust-based platforms shows that perceived community safety can lower personal risk assessment, making users more susceptible to exploitation. This shift opened the door to host-guest exploitation, where scammers blend social engineering with physical proximity. Traveling and tainted trust: how scammers exploit Couchsurfers. Today, scammers target Couchsurfing and similar platforms by posing as friendly, verified hosts or fellow travelers. They often move conversations to private messaging apps before meetings occur. The FBI confirms that romance and trust-based scams frequently escalate into extortion when victims are isolated or emotionally dependent. In travel contexts, exploitation can escalate rapidly. Consumer safety organizations have documented cases where hosts pressured guests for intimacy, threatened eviction, or later claimed possession of compromising images to demand money. These travel scams rely less on hacking and more on psychological leverage created by housing dependence and unfamiliar surroundings. Stranded abroad and targeted: the real dangers of travel sextortion. Couchsurfing sextortion is dangerous because it combines digital blackmail with real-world vulnerability. Victims may fear being stranded, exposed, or unsafe in a foreign city. According to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, power imbalances and isolation significantly increase the risk of coercion and compliance. When threats escalate online after a stay ends, victims often experience anxiety, shame, and fear of reputational harm, especially if personal documents or travel photos were shared. Criminals rely on this fear to extract payments or continued compliance. Red flags on the road: spotting travel-related sextortion. Common red flags in free accommodation blackmail scenarios include hosts push for private chats immediately, pressure to share personal photos or documents, offers that bypass platform safety features, threats tied to housing withdrawal or exposure, requests for secrecy, money, or favors after the stay. Trust your instincts. Discomfort is a warning signal. Protect yourself while traveling. Steps to take against host scams. If you suspect Couchsurfing sextortion or host-guest exploitation, take action immediately. Remove yourself from physical risk first. Your safety comes before everything else. Do not comply with demands. Compliance increases leverage. Preserve all evidence. Save messages, profiles, photos, and payment requests. Do not block the scammer. Blocking can erase evidence and provoke retaliation. Report the user to the platform and document the response. Report the crime. File reports with the FBI and your local law enforcement. Contact private cybersecurity firms that specialize in sextortion response, evidence preservation, and digital reputation protection. Travel smart. Enjoy your stay without compromising safety. Free accommodation should never cost your safety or peace of mind. Couchsurfing sextortion thrives on misplaced trust, isolation, and silence. Understanding the risk empowers you to travel smarter and respond faster. Help is available, and recovery is possible. You can find the help you need at Blackmail.HelpLine. Our team combines proprietary technology, years of experience, and expert analysts whose #1 priority is protecting your privacy. You don't need to handle this alone. Call 888-634-1535 or visit Blackmail.HelpLine.com to get started today.
Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at Blackmail.HelpLine.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.